inspire, but I don't bite. Come inside when it's daylight, but please don't waste my time.
Yo, what's going on, world? This is your boy Najee from rapradar.com. And today, seated on my left, man, this is one of the hottest in the game right here, man. Like, I don't even think he really needs much of an introduction. I got the international artist right here, my man, Hey Boogie. What's up, baby? What's going on? We out here, listen, man, you out here making moves. I was at Summer Jam. It felt like you had your own set first. Came out, Remy brought you out to kill it again, and like niggas was rocking with you crazy. Like, how does that feel like when you up there? And
yeah, it felt great, man. We was into it for sure, man. We was just, I mean, had my own set in the beginning, and then I appreciate that what Remy did, cause like, I came out kind of early. For me, they didn't put me in the end of the show, so
yeah,
Remy put me where her spot was at.
Right there.
Yeah, I appreciate that show, D.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy. So when you you performed a couple of the joints, the international artist project,
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm hearing it and I didn't know what to expect. I'm hearing it and I'm like, I didn't know how I was feeling. And then when this shit dropped and I listened to this project last night, I'm like, damn, you got a couple joints, man. Like, what kind of inspired the whole just international move? Like,
I just wanted to gain more fans. It's really about just marketing and shit. Like, I got a lot of fans in America. For me, I did my thing for a little while. I feel like it's time to expand now, and I'm about to drop my album real soon. Like, this album right here is about to be the biggest album I ever dropped in my life. So
yeah.
Like,
what are you saying that based off? Is that based on just the way you create and you feel like it's like?
Yeah, my music changed like crazy. Like, you don't
Yeah.
believe it. This album I just dropped, this EP I just dropped,
Yeah.
it don't sound nothing compared to what I'm about to do. For
Right.
me. Like, it's just like just different styles and everything.
Is the other shit like some street shit kind of? Cause
it's me.
It's just you, everything.
Me, that street shit, that heartbreak shit, that for me, that artist shit, but updated, like real crazy updated version. Like, it's like, for me, everything is just different right now.
Right. I
Metro just got out the lab for like a week straight. I was up for like.
You was in Atlanta?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta. We was up for like 3 days straight cooking up for me. I was in the chair. There was a point where I was in the chair for like a good 10 hours straight. Word to my mother, I'm in the chair for like 10 hours straight. Mic in front of me, I ain't even pee for like 10 hours.
Damn, back hurting and all that.
I got up to pee, nigga, got right back in the chair.
straight work.
Another 8 hours straight. Niggas looking like I'm crazy, but
yeah,
it's all about that grind. It's about your hunger, really. I had to sit back and really realize a couple of things and get more hungry with my lifestyle. I got a good lifestyle going on. You can't let that get to your head sometimes. That's what I was saying in that MIA song for me. Like, can't let this shit get to my head.
That's a fact. Yeah. Now, speaking of the MIA song, that's one of the records that stood out. You and Cap G, you on there talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? I know when it first come on, you was kind of like, I be paranoid, so I gotta keep one in the head. You know what I mean? Like, the way you moving around, like, what is it that just makes you paranoid? Is it the actual success part, or is it just like?
It's not even just a success. It's like I saw myself. I was at a certain spot in like before, right? Like where I was pop, I ain't have no money, I ain't have a bag, I ain't have none of that. Yeah. So I know how it feels to like be mad because you don't got no money and shit.
Facts. That real shit. So yeah.
Now I look at myself right now like, damn, man, that could have still been me. And in a way, niggas still be hating for me. Certain niggas like get it how you get it type shit. Niggas want to get it how you. Niggas gotta get it how you get it.
They hungry.
Yeah, so baby, that's all, man.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, we the world was able to see, unfortunately, the tragic, untimely death of XXX, of XXXtentacion. You know what I'm saying? And him getting shot and all of that kind of stuff. Does stuff like that play into your mind, like when you move and?
Yeah, that definitely right there woke me up, thinking like seeing some shit like that could happen to a fucking rapper.
It's crazy.
Like, you don't never think of shit like that out of nowhere, like. Like literally out of nowhere. Nobody really know about X2. Like you don't know what type of shit he's into. Like, so it's like it could have been anything too. So it's crazy. It's just they know your music lifestyle. They don't know the lifestyle behind that. So,
right.
I mean, nobody really know you at the end of the day. They know what you're trying to tell them, but they don't really know who you are. But unless you that type of person that you want everybody to know.
You want some shit, yeah. Were you close with X? Did y'all have like a relationship and all that?
That was my guy, but we ain't never really like kick it all the time and everything. But I definitely listen to his music a lot, and he definitely is an inspiration on my side. Like in QP,
yeah.
When that shit happened, QP was going crazy. Like what the fuck, like you feel me?
Right.
QP was the most tight out of this shit, for real. Word.
Man, that's crazy, man. Rest in peace to that man and his prayers up to his family.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Word. Now, like I said, I dived into this project, you know, this international artist. Like I said, you got a few joints on there that was hitting. We just spoke about the MIA, but like, I know you've been around the world. Like you toured, you know, you've been in London and a bunch of other spots. Do you feel like, I guess, the reception there is different? Like, how did you take to the reception there as opposed to here?
When you go overseas, it's different.
It's crazy.
Not just the shows, everything is different.
Yeah.
Like everything. When you go to London, it's something about London. When you go to motherfucking another side of even where we was at? Amsterdam. We was in Amsterdam.
Oh, how you like?
A whole bunch of shit never seen in my life.
Yeah, you smoking weed out there?
Yeah, we wasn't. I wasn't. For me, I wasn't smoking no weed. I don't smoke weed, but we was out there.
Just yeah. Right.
Without accused.
So what do you expect when, you know, like I said, you drop this project, very international sounds. When you go out there, do you feel like that kind of makes things different, like with just this project that you dropped?
Yeah, when I go out there, I feel like it's gonna be a vibe meant for that side of town. Like, when I went out there, at first I was performing my songs, all hype to the crowd and everything. But I realized like I need some music for them. You know?
Right.
And that's when I had to just make this international project real quick, go back around the world, and even make songs with people from other countries now and all that, and expand my features with them type of artists and all that now.
Yeah, well, we definitely hear the growth, you know, in your music, man, and like you said, I'm really excited and looking forward to this next project you about to drop. I know you said you had some back-to-back shit you was on, and it's crazy because I went to Rikers Island to go talk to the kids, like the juveniles. This was maybe 6 months ago or something. And we in there, you know, I'm talking to them and I'm like, yo, who y'all fuck with? Like, what rappers and stuff y'all listen to? Everybody in there, all the young blood niggas, A Boogie. That's what we fuck with, A Boogie.
That's loud.
What do you think it is about you and your music that makes people kind of connect to that? The streets is connecting to it.
Because they know where I come from. I'm trying to change my life kinda, but they know I always know where I come from. Like I'm not ever gonna change that side of me too. Like I could be a pop star. I could be the biggest pop star.
Yeah. Still keep it hood.
I had that mentality. For me. Can't take that out of me. I'm not trying to stay there for me.
Right.
I'm not trying to stay in the loop and all that. But it's there.
Right.
It's always there.
But you're not one dimensional either though, right? I went to your concert at the Best Buy Theater. There's a bunch of women, a bunch of girls in there. You was standing on the piano with the hard bottom shoes, like singing, and you got like kind of the best of both worlds type shit.
That's the beauty of it right there.
Yeah. Did you envision that coming in? That's how you wanted it to be?
That's exactly how I wanted it for me. Because when you from the streets and then you create a fan base, most likely you're gonna get a whole bunch of guys coming to your shows.
Right.
And I ain't want that.
Right.
I ain't want that. And I'm like, nah, I need you had a female scream because they don't got that product. They don't got that same type of energy as guys when they come to the show. Girls is not scared to scream and do all that crazy shit.
Yeah, right. They gonna go all out. Yeah.
Yeah, they go all out.
Right, that's a fact. So, well, how did you? Cause you speak on it. Like I know you had the line like, you know, girl, I don't want your number, I want your social. You out here talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, does your approach kind of change when you making records like that? Cause you spit some game to these joints out here. I'm like,
nah, I don't got no game, man.
Nah. No, but does your approach change, like in terms of making records, I guess, for females?
I feel like I learned. I know females that. You know why I know females?
Why?
Because I know me, and females is kind of like us, you know. Like I'm not
in what way?
Say kind of.
Like what you mean? Like what
A lot
way?
of females these days is just like us.
Yeah.
They just like us.
Just like us.
Just like us.
So if you know yourself, then you know the woman. You know what to expect, then basically.
Exactly.
Right. All right.
But you also need to learn the woman though. think about it like that. You gotta also know the woman,
Right.
It's a female at the end of the day.
That's a fact. All right, I feel that. So, but it's interesting because in this, generation, like you one of the leaders of the new school, right? Like you holding it down for the young up and coming, the young rappers that's doing it.
Facts.
But your look and aesthetic is different, right? You got the clean cut, you know what I'm saying? You don't got no face tats, you ain't got no colored hair, shit. Look, it's different. Like, you ever think about that kind of stuff when, in this generation, do you think about shit like that?
I don't think about doing it, but because I'm not gonna say I don't like to do it, but I just don't want to do gimmicks. I just want to be straight up with everything. That's how I came in, and that's how I want to end
Right.
everything. People like me for my music, not for what I'm doing.
Right.
I respect everybody that do that shit. It's making people live right now.
Yeah.
That shit that's where it's at right now.
Right.
I feel like it's important to be one of the artists that don't gotta do that for me.
Did you was that something conscious? Like, cause like you said, that's live right now. Like everybody coming out, they looking different. They got a bunch of tats and shit. Like you never felt the pressure to let me go get a little New York City or something on my shit, man. Yeah.
Just like jewelry, I was kind of addicted to jewelry, and that's a problem. It's a stupid problem for me.
Yeah.
Cause I got a lot of jewelry already. I don't need no more jewelry.
I mean, shit. You talk about it, right? Like, shit. Yeah. Feel like you holding up a mountain and all that. Like, what was it?
That's what I'm saying. I was addicted to that shit.
What was it about it that made you feel like you was addicted to it?
It's just the scene. Like it's the lifestyle. When you walk out to the clubs, when you walk outside, I used to attention first. Like,
yeah.
After a while, in the beginning, it's so funny shit. But after a while, let's get to this.
Right. Yeah. So you cooled out now? You feel different? You still drowning. I'm looking at the wrist right now. I'm saying? So
I'm not giving away my jewelry. I'm still about to go to Eliante and get different jewelry, but
yeah,
I'm not going all in like how I wanted to before. Like I came in, I spent about probably $500,000 on jewelry when I came in and shit. I'm done with that shit, man.
Yeah.
That could have been a whole crib right there.
Right. I remember you say, you blew $1 million on some stupid shit, right? Like, when you came in. What do you think was, like, the craziest purchase you made where you was like, when you bought it, shit was fire, but then you was like, damn, like, that shit kind of, I don't know if I should have did that.
Damn.
You ever had anything, little pieces?
I can't even see no chains. I'm not going to say no chains. So my chains and my trophies.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, especially that puck, that circle one, that hybrid puck.
Yeah,
that's my main one right there.
All right. I feel that. So, this whole album, like you ate Boogie as an artist, man. You gifted in melodies, and I know you said that, right? Like I've heard you say that. You gifted in melodies. What do you think? How did you get that? Is this something you born with? Is this something you acquired just by listening to shit? Like
it's just like, it's something, you see how some people got it, some people don't got it. It's something like that, but then when you got it, you gotta practice your craft.
Yeah.
Like when you see you got something, stick to that shit and just practice that shit. Like, don't think you got it already just cause you know how to do something.
Right.
I'm not perfect with my music yet. I ain't master recording yet, but I'm damn good. Still
getting it, yeah, right.
I mean, like 2 years, 3 years, don't record in the studio. I'm almost at a point where it's like, I feel like I make a fucking album in a day right now, but that would be stupid because that album wouldn't be that great. I'm not gonna make 20 great songs in a day. I can make 20 hits in probably a month. Yeah. Out of the 200 songs I make.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'm moving like just collecting music, moving on.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we can hear it tangibly. Like you tap into the melodies of other people, right? Like even on the other last project, you tapping into the Lauryn Hill, like you flipping that. I know you had the Maroon 5 kind of flip. You flipped the Beyonce, the Dangerously in Love and shit. Like how is that like a conscious? Like these are people that you fuck with and listen to. That's why you wanted to do it.
Yeah, that's a part of my whole thing right there. I like songs that I used to listen to back in the G. Like Lauryn Hill was a perfect example. I listen to music all the time back in the G. Just putting that sample in there, just clearing that sample
was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Did you have to clear this Beyonce joint? I think you had one with. I think I was on Blunt. I think the Blunt record. It's kind of like a Dangerously in Love, like a.
Oh yeah. That one, so yeah. Yeah, facts.
When you do that, are you looking for? Because I saw Maroon 5 reached out to you after you had it on a
They wanted me on a remix after I did that word. That was crazy. Right?
Super crazy. That's.
I wanted them on the song.
Yeah.
And they ended up reaching out to me for a song.
Right.
Yeah, that was busting.
Should Beyonce reached out for that?
Hopefully they could be on my album. Matter of fact, I ain't even think of that yet. That would be fire.
All right, just throw me a little credit on the little credits. You know what I'm saying?
They seen it here first.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So I just love, just as a fan, you being open in your music, right? Like when we listen to the bigger artists and you hear like a record like No Promises and you throwing it all out there, like you giving us relationship life and you giving us even like the line you said, Savannah just wanted to see me perform and got hit over some stupid shit. Like that shit really affected you, huh? Like
yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Just watching all the videos of like all the family and friends, just talking about that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Did you feel, I don't say responsible, right? Like it wasn't like you, but just the fact like people were coming to see you and that happened, like did that make you kind of feel just away in that whole?
It ain't made me feel responsible, but in a way it made me think that way for a minute. Like crossed my mind, but it ain't make me feel responsible. Because for me, whoever behind the phone was really responsible.
That's a fact.
I was some stupid ass shit for me.
Yeah. No, I feel that. All right. So now talk about you. We got this record, this Best Friend record with Tory Lanez. That shit going stupid. I've been bumping that crazy.
We just recorded the video in Miami. Matter of fact, that shit about to come out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Vibe. Were y'all in the studio together when you made that? Like, what was that vibe like?
The Best Friend, yeah, we was in the studio together.
Talk about the chemistry. Like, paint the picture for us. Like, how does that? Cause y'all was vibing. Like, yeah.
Me and his chemistry is like we make songs easy. I ain't gonna lie like this. Like,
yeah.
We go in the booth and record. We don't gotta write. We don't gotta.
No 8 hours sitting in the chair, 10 hours in the chair.
Right. Boom, you go and I go.
That's it. That's straight.
If I go first, he gonna follow my vibe, and if he go first, I follow his vibe.
Yeah.
And we gonna make a fire song.
Right. Is that kind of the same way? Like when you work with any other artist, is it just a vibe thing, or do you instruct? Like we had Don Q on the show. And Don, when he did the Don Talk, and I was talking, I'm like, damn, you kind of singing on here. I was like, I know Boogie had, you know what I'm saying, is influenced you. I can hear it. Yeah. So it's like when you in the studio with other niggas, do you give them the vibes like, yo, look, check this melody right here, dude? Or is it like?
It depends on the artist you're working with. To be honest, it's like if you're working with an artist like in your lane, like for example, if I'm working with like Dirk. He sound like his sound is like kind of like my sound,
right.
So it blends together perfectly. It's a balance. So we like all we gotta do is just go in there and make a fucking melody,
right.
And not go in there and make a melody that follows up with that.
Yeah.
And we know how to do shit like that. But if you let's say I go in there with a Meek is a rapper, so now it's like I gotta come up with a hook or something.
Yeah.
And then you come up with some fire
with the bars and yeah.
I come up with a good bridge. Like for me,
right.
We gotta make it like organized like that way for me.
All right. Well, you mentioned Dirk. I know I saw Dirk out here. Dirk said like y'all got like a joint project y'all was working on. He said y'all got a bunch of joints already tucked in. What's that?
Songs, but we just trying to pick and choose the right way. We got some heats.
Yeah.
Some song we got called Buzz Down. And then there's some song we got called Grapevine too.
Yeah.
They're my two favorite ones.
Fire hits. Do you know when you make something? Do you know it's a hit? Like, do you know like in the studio at that point, or is it like?
Sometimes look, it be times, but I ain't gonna
Yeah. No, what you was about to say though? You was like about to break it down or some shit.
Sometimes I be thinking the song is a hit, and then I finish it, but I be like, nah, this ain't it, because then the hit that I made the other day is way better. So I be like, nah, this ain't it.
But when you know, so like obviously like
no studio, no.
Everybody in there, so the energy is there, right?
Party.
QP and them out here happy celebrating with that shit though, right? I feel it. Hold on, so when you got like a record like Drowning, like y'all record that, obviously that went, was it platinum? Might be double almost damn near, right?
Yeah, it's almost 4 times.
4 times? God damn. Yeah, numbers on the board.
That shit was stupid.
Is that something like that like?
Yeah, Drowning, I ain't gonna lie, I knew that beat and that voice right there.
Right.
It's just automatic. It's like an automatic attraction.
Right. All right. Well, we like I said, you got these gifted hooks, man, and these gifted melodies. You dropped the ODing record. That shit going crazy. When you performed that at Summer Jam, my whole section was on tilt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you ODing like that? What was the vibe on that? Like
ODing was. I think I made that in Atlanta too. Man, when we in Atlanta, the vibe is different for me. We deep, we call out for me, call out bros at Atlanta, 30 deep in the studio, just turned up.
Right.
And we just lit. So I just bring that's bring those type of vibes out of you. You know?
Right. I mean, shit. So you saying on the record you be ODing. We know you ODing with the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that your personality? Like, you just a nigga like, I'm just ODing out here. I'm on my shit. Like,
I feel like I be ODing sometimes.
Yeah. Like, in what way though? Like, in just life.
It's in every way. It's in every way.
Every way.
Yeah, lifestyle crazy.
Yeah. Well, you seen, obviously, like, we seen the whole shit play out in the media with you and Lil B, and everybody was talking about the whole shit. Is that an example of ODing? Was that ODing, or that was just like some?
I was ODing.
Yeah.
Shit. I was ODing.
Yeah. But you man up to, to say that though, like.
I got bigger since then, like, I got big as a person since then. I told a lot of people that, and like, that I ever had any type of altercation, any type of problem with, I tell you in your face, like, for me, I got bigger since that, bro. Like, I don't even give a fuck.
Right. How is it that you're able to kind of stay out of it? Because like you said, you a target. Niggas is hungry, niggas in the streets. How do you kind of stay away from just, because you're in a space where like negativity could come to you without you even asking for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact too. But it's a Lamont thing at the end of the day. Sometimes pride be getting in the way of niggas. Like, pride is a big thing where I come from.
Facts.
But a lot of people don't understand that shit.
Why you think though? Like, just the ego, like, you know how I go in the hood, like niggas, everybody feel like they got something to prove. Like, why though?
It's the air. It's in the air. It's in the air. It's like the environment,
the hybrid air different, huh?
Nah, it's not even the hybrid.
Right.
It's air everywhere. Like,
just be in there.
Yeah, just be in the air.
Right. All right, I feel that. Well, I know just you know, watching the growth of A Boogie, the artist, the person. We seeing all the developments, and I know I read somewhere, I think it might have been XXXtentacion, where you said, you want to be the mogul, right? You have aspirations to do shit outside of just, making music. And I know, like, even on the past project, you shouting out Reggie for them 2 3s and a lot of, brand extension with Jordans. And, like, is that something that you're just cognizant of? Is like, I want my own sneaker, I want to be in fashion, and is that stuff you think about?
Yeah, I've been into fashion before even music started, because that was one thing where I came from too. Like, how rich we was all about, like,
on some get fly, gotta get fly, right?
Like, then you go to the fucking park, get fly shit.
Yeah, right.
He was looking at us like, fuck, this nigga so fly for.
Right.
We in the park with $2,000 outfits, shooting for money.
Yeah.
To this day, we do shit like that though. I go to the park just like this
and just get it.
200 worth of jewelry. Go to the park, bet for money. Shooting from 3-point line, just chilling.
Just chilling. Well, y'all definitely about your money. When we had Don Q on here, he was telling me a story like, niggas used to let the computers play 2K and then bet on who was gonna win.
Yeah, that was some crazy.
You was there for that?
Yeah.
Because I remember you said on the record like, I got too much money on this fight, so like, don't try to play me. Like, you be betting and spending that money on?
Yeah, I be betting. I don't like betting too much though.
Yeah. I
don't like betting, especially with my friends.
You don't bet on your friends? Or with your friends, you mean?
Because for me, they looking at me like, yeah, you rich, nigga.
Right. You can double up, right? Double it up.
Yeah.
You bet on fights? You bet on like boxing and shit before?
Nah, I'm more of a like a basketball, UFC. I like UFC shit.
Oh, the UFC? Yeah. All right. Who you fuck with in the UFC? Like,
I fuck with John Jones, but that's cheating for me.
Bradley,
that's cheating, but that's my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
Or that's my favorite fighter in general. Totally like boxing, UFC. That's my favorite fighter.
That's what's up. All right. Well, we looking forward to that.
I never even been to a UFC fight. I'm trying to go to one of those shits.
Oh, we gonna have to set that up. Where? You never been to no UFC fights, nothing?
Nah, we gotta go to one of those shits.
Oh, all right, that's a fact. We gonna set it up. But we definitely looking forward to this new project. Like I said, the international artist is hitting. What could you tell the fans who's awaiting this new joint? Like, just something about it. Like, we got a title or a date or like where any.
There's no title, but the international project, that was like a little preview for you. Not even a preview for you. That was like a little distraction, let me say, from my fans.
A little distraction.
I didn't expect my fans to like that, to keep it 100. I expected just the people out the country and shit to like it.
But why
so
you?
A lot of my fans do like it still. That's why it's crazy. Like,
But you expected that they was gonna be a little like.
It's gonna be like, what the fuck you changing on me, bro? What's
right,
up?
Right.
Action shit, you going international shit? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just, but we gotta respect it. Let me do me real quick. I'll be back for y'all.
Do that shit bother you when you hear people like?
Because I understand, like.
Yeah.
It's like they gonna understand too soon, like.
Right.
They gonna understand too. Like,
Where,
gotta show them.
Where does this confidence come from? Is the confidence just in you making the records? Because it ain't easy when people like, this shit, I don't like this shit. You got this confidence about you that's kind of.
I know my music. For me,
yeah.
It's like when you, let's say you with a girl, right?
Right.
And she fronting on you because you, like, let's say you acting like you broke and shit. But
yeah.
in your mind, you like, nah, I'm not really. I got $1 million in my account, bro.
Right.
She in her head she broke, but I mean in her head
she think you broke, yeah.
Yeah, but like.
But you know what it is,
you
though.
You about to go buy this new crib. You about to go.
Right.
This, and then she gonna see that shit, and then she gonna be like, I
right back on it. Yeah. Okay.
She's like that, like.
Did you reach out to features for this new one too, or is it mostly Boogie?
I'm not really looking out the features for this one. I'm going in this one
just you.
Yeah, features come along. Meek is one person I would love to feature on, and Rihanna.
And Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna I want to feature on my album for sure.
That's big talk, Rihanna. That's.
Yeah, if it ain't Rihanna, I don't really want it.
That's big dog status. I like that. When you go and approach features, how do you? Is it like you just person go pull up on Rihanna like, yo, what's up? Like, I need you to jump on this. So
I'm trying to chop it up with her. I don't know how to do it, but I'm trying to
you gonna get something? Yeah.
It ain't even your whole life. I'm just trying to chop it up. It ain't nothing to chop it up.
Right.
Just vibe. But
just catch a vibe. Well, that's instantly a chart topper of you and Rihanna. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I got some shit for her too.
Yeah. Do you pay attention to charts? Like, is that something that, like, the charts, is that something that, like...
I got people around me paying attention for me, but I pay attention to them sometimes, like, especially when I'm about to drop, that's when I really pay close to the stuff.
Yeah. All right, now that's fire, man. Well, listen, I know you a busy man. I got moves to make, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We just wanted to have you come pull up, man, and talk some shit, man. I'm glad you got a chance, man. This international artist, make sure y'all download that. Make sure y'all buy that. We buying shit over here.
Buy that shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the new one, we don't got a title yet.
As a matter of fact, man, should I say this? You say it, you know what I'm about to say?
Nobody watching, it's all good.
We'll edit it out.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for Clarence.
Got it.
Yeah.
The song?
Actually,
give me a little something, little something.
We good.
Alright,
But hold on, let's just go pass real quick and let me just. Alright, yeah.
It's a song that a lot of people been waiting on. A lot of my fans been waiting on. It's called "Look Back at It." I dropped a preview to it like a few months back.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a certain reason I couldn't drop it at the moment. But all that shit is.
So that's coming. That's ready.
Yeah, it's ready. It's ready. Doing the video, and I'm just trying to make it the best video I ever shot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
That's gonna be hard. You was underwater. I seen the fucking wrinkles on your fingers and shit under the water. Like, you out here really doing it. These videos, man.
I'm trying to change now with these videos. There's a lot of regular videos. I don't want to do that no more. I'm tired of that shit. A lot of regular shit with cars and mansion.
Just different shit now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a different shit now.
Man, hey, this boy international out here, man. Listen, shout out to A Boogie, man. We looking forward to this new one. You got some talent on your hands, my brother. I'm looking forward to seeing this growth, man. Right. We out here, Cigar Talk, Rap Radar, A Boogie. Salute.